So I have helped over 100 Latinas, storytellers, creatives, founders, you name it, get their message in the press, whether that's through feature interviews, writing guest posts, writing opinion pieces, or just getting their product in the press. And today I want to break down the three things that they all had in common. If you are new here, my name is Swani. I am a media coach. I am a former editor-in-chief, and I am an author. I wrote The New Latina, 100 Millennials Shaping Our World, where I featured 100 Latinas doing really cool things. And I've basically dedicated my entire career to showcasing and highlighting and amplifying Latina stories. I am Latina myself, so this is very important to me. So I am excited to talk to you about this topic today. It's like my favorite thing to talk about. So the first thing is that they took initiative and they were not afraid to be the face. And what I mean by taking initiative is not, they weren't waiting for somebody to go and give them an opportunity. They weren't waiting for the right moment. They just kind of took initiative and did the thing, whatever that thing was, whatever it is they had to do. They weren't afraid. Like, they knew that they had to show up with their face, like on camera, whether that's on social media or pitching themselves or selling their product to somebody or to an investor. They really didn't wait for permission, and they were like, this is what I am. This is what, what I'm doing right now. It doesn't have to be perfect for me to share it with the world. And I think that's really like a great quality to have, especially if you're a Latina founder. And I think if you're starting something new, if you're starting something that's new for you, maybe it's new for the world, the best thing you could do is just take initiative. Like, at any moment, you should be ready to sell your brand, to sell the product that you have to offer, to talk about it, to talk about how it helps people. And that kind of like founder and entrepreneurial attitude is something that they all had in common. And they weren't afraid to be the face of the brand. Sometimes people don't want to be the face of the brand. I always think it's really great to connect the face to the brand. I think that's only going to benefit you in the long term. And I think that especially Latina founders, if they're building from the ground up, if they're grassroots building a company, you want to be that face, and you want to not be afraid to show face on social media and speaking opportunities in the press, and in any opportunity that you have. The second thing is that they were clear in what made their story press worthy. Now, sometimes when they started working with me, they were not clear, but by the end, they were clear on what really, like, what were the things that the press was going to pick up from their story. That's not just like, I have a new product, or this is my service, but like, what about their life, the actual life story was going to be something that resonated with the press. It can be a challenge they overcame, or a deeper why behind their work, or like the mission behind their company. So they were very, very clear on what it is, what stories that they were telling the press. And if you don't have clarity about your press worthy angles, I have something really cool for you. I'm hosting a workshop. If you're watching this the week that it's published, I'm hosting a live workshop for Latina founders who want to get pressed for Hispanic Heritage Month. If you're interested in a free workshop where you can learn where editors are looking for founders like you, or how to reach the press, or how to like pitch your story, I'm going to teach you all of that in the workshop. It's free, and you can sign up using the link in the description box below. I hope to see you there. It's going to be really fun. I love hosting live workshops because it helps me connect with people a lot and just give them like any free advice that I have. So be sure to sign up if that's something that you're interested in. Third thing is that they owned their expertise, which is something that's really important, especially now with the way that media is moving. People and editors are looking for experts now more than ever. People who have long careers doing something, people who have done something that's never been done before. If you have like experience in like a niche topic, that's going to be really key. And it depends on your brand, your service, your product, but there's always an opportunity to become an expert at something. And this can help you long term in your career, not just now, like not just for the project that you're doing now. For example, let's say you created a hair care line and you really love your hair care line. There's a huge story behind it, but let's say at some point in your career, you're ready to sell it. Like, you're ready to sell the business. You want to move to something else. So you don't want to create, and you don't want to only talk about your brand and hair care, but you want to talk about also like how you created the business, how you sold the business. So you want to be like that go-to expert when it comes to entrepreneurship in that side of beauty. Because if at some point you do sell that brand, you want to be able to leverage and pivot into different opportunities. I want to be able to make what you talk about broad enough that if at some point you sell your company, you can pivot and you can continue talking about the same things you were talking about before, just in a different way. I hope this video helped you. Let me know in the comments if it helped you see things differently, if it gave you some new knowledge. And if you are interested in the workshop, please sign up. I would love to see you there. If you're watching this video the week of June 26th, which is going to be the workshop, then please sign up live. If you're watching this after June 26th, I'm going to link another workshop that you can sign up for that is still going to teach you so many things about press and getting yourself in the press. It's just more broad. It's not specifically towards Hispanic Heritage Month, but it's going to be a little bit more broad and it's still going to give you so much more knowledge. So be sure to sign up for that. I hope to see you live and thank you so much for being here and I'll see you back here next time.